true learning has been hidden from us for thousands of years. Now through the Spirit of the Lord, which he had to die on the cross for us to get this knowledge. If you knew the significance of why he went on that cross, man, you'd never look at that the same again. He had to die for us to get this knowledge.
That's right.
From his Father.
And that's how the Lord is gathering his elect, by the word being out and preached out here. And then the ones like yourself, you know, you heard the word. So if you're part of the elect, the Lord, now with the word that you receive, now you'll be sealed.
Wisdom,
you know, so we're calling out with the word of the Lord, and the Lord is the one doing the sealing. Those people obviously weren't part of the elect because they were scoffing. So it's like the word went like this, you know, just kept bouncing off their ears. That's why they came up the way they did, and then they left. You know, but you're still here listening.
It's self-study to show that self-approved. You got to study the Bible, but you got to study other books. When I say other books, I mean like the documents, the records, history.
It becomes a way of life.
It becomes a way of life.
Hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and what I want to go into is address, you know, the lesson done by Elder Manata Zagba, the elder brother out of South Carolina, and going into responding, you know, to you know, beware, you know, of Hebrew jump-offs, okay, because we have to understand, you know, we have to live this thing, you know, and I want to address, you know, the men and women, all right, and, you know, myself included, man, you know, because, you know, I'm still in the flesh, you know, susceptible, you know, to being weak in moments, okay, so this is a thing of, you know, just a perspective, all right, and understanding, all right, that we really have to live this thing, okay, and be those new creatures. Now, when you read 1 Corinthians 13 and 11, it says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Okay? And to operate, you know, on our low nature, you know, that's childish. You know, America, you know, taught us to be extremely childish, man. This is why, you know, you have a society, you know, where there's not many adults. Okay, a lot of people have a childlike mind, you know, in this society, in the way they move, in the way that they operate. Okay, a child doesn't think long term. A child doesn't think practical. Okay, a child doesn't think logical, man. You see, a child moves off emotions and lust. Okay, a child is simple, can be told anything, make them believe anything. All right, and as we mature in this faith, man, we can't operate like that, man. Okay, but when we operate in our lust, that kills all reasoning, you know, and puts us in the moment, you know. And as we becoming these new creatures, man, we can't bring that tacky shit from the world, all right, into the ministry, man. We can't move in that way. Okay, and this is speaking in general, all right, because you had, you know, the little chick, you know, post Jake up there talking about, you know, Jake, you know, don't work and what, you know, he was abusive and drink and a liar and all these different things. Okay, and I'm thinking to myself, well, how did he get to the point of moving in? Because there's someone that's still operating off American standards, man. We supposed to be maturing past that. Okay, and dealing with the men first, You know, when it comes to these women that believe, that follow, you know, we can't handle them like the women of the world. You know, we gotta be mature about that. Like if a woman say she believe and, you know, hey, she, you know, interested, you know, however y'all meet or whatever, you know, at the end of the day, it's best to let these things happen natural and let the Lord do it. Okay. But you know, if it you know, things happen. Okay. But in that situation, man, as a man, okay, hey, you can't handle her like a woman in the world. Just like the elder brother was saying. You know, you can't treat that like a jump off, just something easy, you know, to hit. Okay? Like if you gonna do that, deal with the women that's in the world, you know, and play on them terms, man. Okay? But we can't bring that into the ministry, man, because at the end of the day, as men, we have to set the standard. If a woman, you know, is interested, and you deal with a woman that's, you know, that's in the faith, all right, she should really see what it means to serve the Lord by being around you. She should really see what faith is by being around you. Okay? She should come into some type of structure. Okay? It shouldn't be a thing of where it's just this worldly, you know, you just knocking it off and, you know, that's about it. You know, it really or you really ain't into it like that, man. Like, nah, man, like you take on. That's why our forefathers, they didn't just heap women to themselves, because that was a responsibility, man. Okay, so you have to be kind of mindful, you know, from that aspect. Now, brothers deal how they deal. I'm not telling you the you know, the 1, 2, 3 steps of how to deal with a woman. Just putting perspective out there, man. You know, because that's your business. Okay, but just be mindful, you know, that you're not bringing, because you know, now these women, you know, we're gonna get to them, but just dealing with us, you know, as men, you know, like I say, we set the tone and the standard. Now, you have women that, you know, that just off, that ain't gonna come under that standard, that ain't gonna get with the program. Okay, you deal accordingly, man. Okay, but these things need to be understood, man. Like when we dealing in this faith, all right, we gotta deal like mature Israelites, man. Like, you know, we're living what we're speaking about, man. Okay, we keep, you know, we preach sex as marriage, man. Okay, so this ain't, you know, you can't treat, and this go for both men and women. You can't be, and it's not good to be on that damn Facebook and Instagram like that, man. You know, I say everybody, you know, grown do what they do, man, but that ain't, because it's so much, you know, cause scamming is everywhere. You see, you know, it's a lot of people that have heard about this truth, and you got a lot of men and women, they're here to scam, pretend, you know, like they believe. Okay, you know. You have women that pretend like they believe, man, and they be looking for, you know, to be rescued, man, out their situation. Okay? There's a lot of sorry ass women under these head wraps, man. Okay? Hey, we to the point to where we can't be disarmed by a Shalom. Shalom, King. Don't be disarmed by that, man. You still, it needs to be a heavy vetting process, man. Okay, you know, you just moving people in you don't know. Okay, one day of inboxing it, you know, y'all live together, like damn. You see, and these women, you know, because see, now these women want that traditional man. Okay, after, you know, they done had they done ran their course out there. All right, and then as you see the value of the American, the so-called black woman in America is pummeling by the day. Okay, there's women out here in survival mode, man, full of game. You know, so brothers gotta be mindful of that, man. And then you got sincere women, that believe, man. You don't want to, ruin them women like we was doing in the world, man. Play a part and ruin them. Like, nah, man. Hey, if y'all gonna do that, both of y'all in the faith, man, that's a whole another situation. You gotta deal according to scripture now. Okay? So just brothers, hey, be mindful, man. Don't just be so, in a rush to get a warm body beside you, man. Desperation, okay, that's the horrible place to make decisions, in a place of desperation, man. Okay? Or making decisions based off your low nature. Those are where the most terrible decisions are made, in desperation and low nature in the flesh, man. Okay? And if the Lord has you by yourself, work on yourself, man. Because we all becoming something. Even brothers that got families, hey, guess what? Hey, we still becoming something. Even brothers that got wives, guess what? There's times that we gotta isolate from the family, man, and deal in the spirit. Isaiah, they had wives, man. They had to be in the spirit. They had to deal. It was a lot of times they was isolated. Ezekiel, he had a wife, Yeah, he was isolated a lot, man. So at the end of the day, we're all becoming something, man. So wherever you at within your walk, man, focus on what you're becoming, man. Not what you ain't got. You think the Lord don't know? Okay, because the Lord give us exactly what we need to win. Okay, he put us in a position to level up. All right, whether you're by yourself or you single, man. Okay, well, that's the time. If you by yourself, it's definitely the time to pour into yourself, man. Even more. Okay, because a woman, all right, is a responsibility, man. That's that's someone that has to be, a managed, just as we have to be managed, from up top. You see? So, don't, like say, especially, on the internet, man, because there's a bunch of tackiness on Facebook, Instagram, and all that, man. This is a bunch of tackiness, man. Okay, it's a bunch of people just with the Hebrew Israelite costume on. They not really about that, man. Okay? There's scammers everywhere, man. All right? So let's go here. So I got a couple precepts. This is Sirach 39. And I had put this up on the lesson I edited, but I want to go into it. This is Sirach 39 and 33. It said, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. The Lord is going to give every needful thing in due season, man. Okay? And the Lord already got that mapped out, man. That's not nothing to panic about. And you don't want to use Corinthians where it's better to marry than to burn, but that don't mean be desperate. Okay? That don't mean operating your low nature. That don't mean just go do and get anything and be impulsive, man. Okay? You don't want to use precepts to justify your flesh, man. If the Lord got you isolated, it's for a purpose, man. Man or woman, he give every needful thing in due season. When you're ready for it, that's when he give it to you. And I'm going to tell you, when you let things happen according to you, how about Shem Shai, when you let him give you something, it got all the bells and whistles you need. Okay, it's gonna match perfectly. Because we call what's one of the titles of the Most High? The Father of Spirits. So who would be the best one at matchmaking spirits, man? Because we seen what matchmaking in the flesh leads to. Based off the flesh, we seen what that leads to. A goddamn catastrophe, man. Okay? So who better to put two spirits together than the Father of Spirits, man? The Lord working, man. He know exactly what we need. And it's going to be given to us in due season, whatever it is, man. a better job, a better car, a woman, a husband. You know, he gonna give it, you know, in due season. Okay? But until the meantime, man, there's so much, you know, we got so much self-development to do with ourselves, man. We should be occupied, man. You know? I know as of late, man, like I got so much, you know, self-development I just been working on, man. I don't have time to do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I just don't even have time. I don't care. I'm not gonna let nothing stop me from self-developing in your house shop, man. Okay? I don't care who be mad. I might not see you for a while. It's all good. You know, it's just a lot of things I don't have time for, man, anymore. You see, because there's a lot of self-development. You know, there's a lot of things happening in prophecy to watch. You know, because that's another thing. You women, you know, you go on these websites and you still, he cute. Oh, he cute. He a Hebrew. Okay, that's simple as hell. Okay, and then you go get the sorriest nigga on this side of the equator and move him in. Okay, you know, it's like, damn, you doing the same shit, you operating the same way you was operating in the world, so you getting the same results. Okay, a nigga that don't want to work, okay, upside your goddamn head, he just want to lay up. Okay, baby boy. Cause one thing about it, and this is what the matriarch, the options that the women have today, is the options that the matriarch raised. Okay, cause as you complaining about this sorry ass nigga, okay, that you moved in, is some other woman complaining about your sorry ass son that you put out there in the world. Okay, so you operate, you know, in the flesh as you did your whole life, you're gonna get the same results. Okay, you supposed to see yourself as a Hebrew princess. So you should have, you know, people. Everybody want to throw these titles: king, princess, lord, you know, queens. Which we didn't have queens, but you know, the woman still be on that tip. But do you know when you go to nobility that those women were highly skilled? Okay, do you know a princess was highly skilled? Okay. Everybody want to throw these titles around, but don't nobody want to deal with the skill and the discipline that go into that, man. Okay? But however you identify yourself is going to determine your actions, and your actions going to get you your results, man. Okay? The Lord going to give every needful thing in due season. Okay? Some people need to be isolated. Okay? Some brothers need a woman to keep them, you know, from being too extreme. Okay? Some brothers don't need a woman. Some of you sisters, you're not ready for a husband right now. Okay? And you just, that's the thing about discipline or patience, is suffering, okay, until you get your desired outcome. That's what patience goes into, is suffering until you get your desired, outcome, man. Okay? If the Lord got you on the bench in that department, you still in the game somewhere else. You know? If the Lord got you shut down in this, well, what he don't have you shut down, and focus on that. Okay? Because worry about, what you ain't got. All right, they don't make the Lord hurry up and do it, man. The Lord move off motion. You gotta put some motion in play. You want something, you gotta show him. If we want the kingdom, this is what we're showing him. If you want something, Yahweh Shema Shai want some action behind, the spoken faith, man. Okay? But hey, man, you gotta move better, man. And this for who it pertains to, and this is just a perspective I'm putting out there, man. At the end of the day, everybody adults. And if you like it, I love it. Okay. This is I'm gonna end here. This is Matthew 6. You know? And like I said, I ain't saying like I'm, just got it made, man. Like I said, I'm learning every day, learning about myself every day, steady making adjustments. You see, but that tacky hookup culture that of this world, man. Hey, that shit gotta stay out there, man. This is Matthew 6, and 33 said, "But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." Now, let's read this in the NLT, Matthew 6 and 33. It says, "Seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else," man. And how do we seek the kingdom? Okay, by tapping into our purpose, man, our office. Okay, in the kingdom, we're gonna have offices, man. So as we tap more into our purpose, okay, that makes us more compatible for the Lord to make moves in our situation. Okay, like Elder Pastor always say, man, we got to be growing in this thing, man. And we should be way above, this hookup culture mindset, man. Like I say with brothers, all right, hey, you gotta separate the two, man. You can't bring that into, over here, And like I said, a lot of women be full of shit, a lot of them. Okay? But that's why you should be vetting before you, moving quick, man. This ain't speed dating, man. Like, nah, you should take your time, vet, have conversations, man, and really feel each other out, man. See what's what. Like really move with a purpose, man. Hey, conversations, feeling it. Hey, that vetting process is tough, man, because there's no way you miss that this nigga don't work, alcoholic, abusive, what do you say, he prey on single mothers. Yeah, because them niggas is looking, all right, to be your oldest son. What they got, a husband? Yeah, he looking to get under your care. Well, this is what the matriarch raised. Okay, of course he preying on single mothers. He trying to get under them food stamps. Okay, you see, yeah, of course. You see, so when you let's finish this Matthew 6 and 33. Seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else and live righteously. All right, and you women, you gotta show patience, man. You gotta show discipline, man. This ain't the world where you can just, I wonder what he like. I wonder what he like. Nah, he wasn't what I thought. Tried. Nah, you can't come with that spirit, man. That's what that poor decision making got us where we was in the world, man. Okay? And like I say, you women, when it come to choosing men, that just ain't y'all thing. Y'all, look, y'all need help with that, man. Y'all shouldn't be doing that by yourself, man. I'm speaking, I got mothers, it's like I got a mother, auntie, I'm this ain't no thing of me just speaking from what I seen on the internet. Okay? Brothers, we talk and we be like, we comparing stories and be like, yeah, I be hearing stories from, certain passages when I pick them up. I be like, God damn, and somehow their fist seems always to meet their eye. When the woman get to making decisions on men, somehow their fist always meets their eye. It be like, God damn, because it's like, okay, you went through that, but then you go get another version of the trash. It's like you go get another nigga just like this one that you had to escape this nigga. Then you go choose another guy the same. I was like, God damn. You know, I scratch my head. All right, but hey, like America, as men, it taught us that we can't live off that low nature, of worshiping women, worshiping box. Like we can't operate like that. America done showed us like why, as men, it showed us why these laws should be in place. Speaking to brothers, like America done showed us these things, man. And for the woman, you women, you should see like, damn, I ain't got it in that department. I shouldn't be head of the house. I should, you should see like, yeah, my decision making trash. That's the conclusion that you should come to, man. Cause it, but like I say, I just want to put that perspective out there, man. Just dealing with that, man. Beware of that Hebrew hookup, mindset, man. So I say, at the end of the day, my perspective in the spirit. Let me finish this. It says, seek the kingdom of the Most High above all else and live righteously, and He will give you everything you need. See, the Lord knows what you need. You operate on that low nature, you into what you want. Okay? You operate out there low nature is all about what you want. And that's how a father would do. Okay? In the ancient world, man, he would get a husband based off what's needed. Not off the low nature, man. Okay? So, men as well, man, like brothers, don't, we above like you a prince of the power, man. So there's a standard that come with that, man. You shouldn't be, like I say, and some men, just speaking in general, man, they go move in the sorriest motherfuckers on this side of the equator. You be like, God damn. So, hey, the Lord gonna give you what you need. Okay? And the Lord know a spirit. Hey, He know we want to. But it should be based on what we need. Okay? It should be founded on what we need, man. And that's in anything. Beyond even, a spouse or husband or wife, man. But whatever, hey, the Lord gonna give us what we need, man. So that's the point. Lord will, you brothers. All right, and you so edified till next time I say shalom.